and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway on the hill and coming off a great start, Hunter Brown. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
J.P. Crawford leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Three, 2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting second.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Brown, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a cutter, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive. And it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Alec Burleson. Golden opportunity right here. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Crawford, the runner at third. Rodriguez at second with 1 away. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 on, 1 out. And there's a ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Gets the call. That's strike 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And the right-hander deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. here at Dyken Park. And on the hill, Logan Gilbert.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Chas McCormick. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Burleson grabs it on the run. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is down low. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Robert under it. And that's the third out. Back here in Houston, top of the second. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Jose Altuve.
Brown back to work. Clips the corner. That's strike one. And that one is inside ball one. That pitch gets the inside corner. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. That's out to center field. Dubon moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Lau at the plate.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. No score here in the second. Swing and a foul straight back. That one misses. The count now 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Check swing, called strike. That one inside, and the count is 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Batting ninth, third baseman, number 2.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Cole Young. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Raleigh at second with 2 down. That's through there for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That one just misses. He goes down looking. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Taylor Trammell. First pitch, and he just misses. Trammell launched a homer in his most recent game. Nobody out, runner at first. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Outside. Runner on the go. In the air, right side. Robert on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Zach DeZenzo. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, one away. In the dirt, and it's 3-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
2 on, 1 out, and next to hit for Houston, Brendan Rodgers. That's outside, and that is ball 1. One out, runners at first and second. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hauls it in after a long run. And there are 2 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Let the groove soothe, yeah. Then let the beat smooth you get up. Let the groove soothe you get. Then let the beat smooth you get up. So many things I try to say when I'm writing, and I find myself simply fighting the pen instead of igniting.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. In the air, left field. McCormick makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Doubled in his first AB. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. And it's gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His second homer of this series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Luis Robert now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that skips in the dirt. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And that just misses. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Now, Alec Burleson walked his first time. Clips the corner. Strike one. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's out. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here in Houston, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Chas McCormick. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is outside. Out. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Man at first with 1 gone. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. He reached on a walk his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe and second with a stolen base. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And this place is rocking. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And that is downstairs. 1-0. And he pumps it a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes when...
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. And now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ripped to short. Crawford throws to first in time. That's out number 3. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Arozarena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. On the ground to short. Boots it.
He's safe.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Fly to center his first time. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging. And now it's Brandon Lowe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball, that's out.
Arozarena on the move. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Way outside, and now it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring.
Runner on the go again. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. He's safe.
And that's a head scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Into center and a base hit. Arozarena flies around third. He'll score, and the Mariners have tied the game. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Number 2.
Go ahead run on base. And now for Seattle, Cole Young.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fouled off left side. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering misses down and away. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom four. And stepping in for the Astros, Taylor Trammell. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball one. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 3-2 on the way. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And the Astros put down in order. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Brown back to work. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one not close. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Dubon hauls it in, 2 away. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert, 1 for 2. There's a strike. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That misses. And the count 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading
fifth.
off for the
And stepping in for the Astros,
Center fielder,
Mauricio Dubon.
Dubon.
The wind of the pitch. That one
Ball,
off the
that's
mark,
right.
and that's ball one.
Well, these Astros, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. With just one hit in the game, they're clearly
ball.
frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
2-0.
Ground ball
Foul.
right side, and that's just foul. That missed by a lot, and the count is 3-1.
Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things one pitch at a time.
Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now Chas McCormick, 0 for 2 in this one.
McCormick.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch.
0-1.
This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ballgame.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Jeremy Pena to the left side, but it is well foul. Strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be
Runner on the move. Up the middle. Lau sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
That's ball 2.
not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And now 2-2.
2-2. Yep.
And just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
First and second, 2 outs. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. Ball 1 there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Into the dive, and he got it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Taylor Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Alec Burleson. A strikeout and a walk. And that one popped in the air, left field. McCormick flashes the leather on the running catch. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Now it's the Mariners DH, Jose Altuve. In for a strike, 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. This to third, and that chance handled. That's the third out. Matt Brash comes on now.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Matt Brash.
And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one clips the corner.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He
strikes.
threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That's ball 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Taylor Trammell now at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
In the air, left field, down the line. Arozarena on his horse. 2 down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Zach DeZenzo. He is struck out, and he is walked. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Hit in the air out to center field. Rodriguez makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian King.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. King goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Rogers throws to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Raleigh in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. That one missing inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Go ahead run on base. Now it's going to be Cole Young. Popped up. Rogers makes the grab. 2 down. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch just misses. And foul ball. 2 outs. Way out front for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And stepping in for the Astros, Brendan Rodgers.
Second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Just missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Steps on first for the out. Here's the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Chas McCormick, 1 for 3. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His second of the year. It's 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Jeremy Pena will hit next. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Diaz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. And that is that. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Brian Abreu.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Leading off, Julio Rodriguez.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one not close. Ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next offering is downstairs. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And now it's Luis Robert.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
To second for one, and it's over his head. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Ball one, no strikes.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss. And that's way high. That's ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Rosarena in the box now. Takes strike one. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses, and that's ball three.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
And that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are
the new pitcher in the game, Forrest Whitley.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Oh, a great flip. There's one to first, not in time. And a run scores. And now for Seattle, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swings through that one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That misses the zone. And a full count now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that's the third out.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind.
Shintaro Fujinami taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez, known for his late-inning heroics. And misses inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-0. Just missed. On the corner for a strike. And that's fouled off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With the tying run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. A little bit high, and the count now 2-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That's off the inside corner, and now 3-0.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. And that's in there at the knees. Myers at second with nobody out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
So up next, Taylor Trammell. That's way outside. 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Right through there for a strike. That's off the mark, and the count 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two now. Just misses there.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is a big first out. New arm out of the bullpen, Pete Fairbanks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And next to hit for Houston, Zach DeZenzo. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Rogers in the box now, takes strike 1.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
And a base hit on the line. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Dubon in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a 1-0. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's towards center. Rodriguez sizes this one up, and that is the inning. Cole Young digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Whitley back to work. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Bunting, and it's in the air. Puts it away for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And that one fouled off. Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Tap foul at the plate.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And now the count is even. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Around third. The relay, not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate.
Runner breaks for third. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. Upstairs. And that's ball two.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Got the job done to put him up by two. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Stepping in, Alec Burleson. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the left field line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right.
New pitcher now, Lance McCullers Jr.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
First and second, one out. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Next to hit, Jose Altuve.
The designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Chas McCormick. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Robert makes the grab, one down. He's 2 outs away. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Munoz, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. One down, base is empty. And the 1-0 misses low. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And the next pitch is way outside. That one the other way. Snags it for the second out. Astros down to their last out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And downstairs. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
This could end it. And a slider misses down and away.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.